Hey there YouTube, Mr. Ray weather, not in a shirt today, it's Sunday afternoon. We'll be flying a Airbus A320 down to Christchurch, New Zealand, using this wonderful scenery of Wellington. Simulator opening 3 pairs when you open it. Try and reset this entire PC down to nothing and then back open. Unfortunately, we don't have any air traffic control, even though this is meant to be an event that's starting half an hour ago. So we're going to be doing some Unicom flying today in the bus, which is a pity because it's a great looking scenery. Just going to jump onto the Vatsim event, sorry. Just double checking at the time. Zero 500, yeah. So we're 30 minutes into that time frame. Still only have one controller online. All right. Let's jump on. Cool. Airbus A320. Power up. Yes, Mark Richards approaches online. So I guess we could do circuits at Christchurch. Fly from Christchurch to Christchurch and then back to Christchurch via Christchurch. Cool. So we're going to be ANZ flight number 373. There we go, Seneca just came online. Yay! Hasn't shown up here yet, but I can see Christchurch K Centre has just joined us. Send through the request, flight level 200, cost index is going to be 60. Let's grab those wins. Everything else should be fine. We'll go into the Atsu. We'll log on in. Cool. Estimated time of en route is 40 minutes, actually 38 minutes. Send that along. OFP data block field today is 7172. Taxi fuel 120. Trip fuel 1736. Yeah, I think I'll do one way. Got some other stuff to do. I need to check if the neighbour does eventually get out of my driveway so I can go somewhere. $62.9 sets. Zero fuel weight. 55.9. And standard departure. Current time is go 4. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Let's come up here and set these up. Battery on. CVR test. Cool. Seatbelt signs are off. Company message. Just a slot notification. Do need to do some secondary numbers. That's more like it. Got the load sheet now. Accepted. Yeah, Christchurch scenery at X-plane. No idea. No idea. So run a checklist before we hit the... Actually, we'll hit the boarding button now. That'll take a while. London's online, nothing much else. Just gonna check out our flight plan. And I might also just grab the weather. Weather at Wellington, 210 at 7 knots. So we runway 16. No one needs coaxial, it's fine. Only 16, probably going to head down to Sabada by the Talp 5 Quebec. The Polar 5 Romeo. Time to do a walk around anyway. Let's do it. Yeah. Hi there, Nick. I can see your 7.3 just next to us. Anyhow, we have some stuff to look at up here. Pitot probe right there. Angle of attack sensor up the top. And these two static ports. Good under there, and under there. No leaks under the engine. Refueling is done. Nice. Yeah, I'm at the international terminal. That's alright. Stuff happens. I actually was at the other terminal, but then this little kid spawned his plane on me and then disappeared for 10 minutes. So I moved. If you could possibly not walk inside my engine, that would be great. Alrighty, just a final check of this side of the cowling. Looks great. Let's go outside. Field green lights on. I have flaps up, retracted. No idea what the world flight route will be this year. It changes every year. I can guarantee that Sydney will be in it. It's the only thing that I can guarantee. Oh, look at that specular reflection of the black there. It's great. Outflow valve, skid plates, good light. Looking good. Out to the back. I reckon I'll be 737 tomorrow night. Not sure if it'll be Qantas or Virgin, but I'm leaning towards Virgin because I don't care about the head-up display. Don't like it there. Look good down there. To the front of the engine. Checking the cowling. The cowling is good. angle of attack sensor, the statics, inflow valve, pitot, and we are done. Yeah, we'll take a look at the flight plan here. We have, what is it? It's 37 minutes of flying time. Fuel burn should be 1.7 tons, maybe 1.8 tons once we've done all of the manoeuvring required to get to the runway. That of course doesn't include taxi fuel. I'll show you something very interesting today about these engines. You can actually flip this open, turn that on, and it'll show the engine parameters. They're normally available when your engine is off. On, sorry. There you go. Christchurch on 129.4. So yeah, a little chatter. Yeah, we did cross the Pacific one year, many ages ago. Let's get the APU going. And while we open that up, this thing does know where the controls are.
1 Tango Bravo, connect failed. We're ready to 1 Tango Bravo, cleared, Christchurch 1.
23.9, alright, cool.
Departure. Squawking 5140.
At the website, ctp.vatsim.net.
51 Tango Bravo, squawking 5140.
APU's on.
And 5 Tango Bravo, 51 Tango Bravo, do you have a preferred runway today?
No preferred runway, we'll just go on 73 closer.
Cross-air control, New Zealand 373 on the ground at Wellington, requesting IFR to Christchurch. I've done an African event before. Usually to South Africa, rather than the middle. To 3.9. Christchurch control, New Zealand 373. Guess not. Christchurch control, New Zealand 373 on the ground at Wellington, requesting current IFR to Christchurch.
373. Contact Christchurch Control 123.7, goodbye.
123.7 is 373. Hidden frequencies we can't see. Christchurch Control, New Zealand 373 on the ground at Wellington, regressing over.
Station calling, say call sign.
New Zealand 373.
New Zealand 373, roger, stand by 1.
Flight directors 1 and 2 are set.
Hello.
Yeah, 123.7. I can't see him. He's not in the list of controllers that exist, but there you go. Yeah, well, which of these two controllers do you contact? It's the third one that's not there. 123.7 is who we contact because they're clearly not online. That's who we're talking to now. That makes perfect sense. Contact the controller that isn't online and they will give you clearance. Because even though they're not there, they are.
New Zealand 373, start correction, your clearance is valid.
New Zealand 373, ready copy.
373, you cleared Christchurch 2, flight level 200, the Vesta 2 Quebec departure, set to transition, score code 5116.
Yes, filed and the Vesta 2 Quebec departure, score code 5116, New Zealand 373.
373, be back correct.
5116.
449, just confirm established.
And we're established in low 5 for New Zealand 449.
449, thanks. The surface wind 210 degrees, 8 knots from wave 16, clear to land.
Runway 16, clear to land New Zealand 449.
How are you?
590, descend 3000, cleared ILS DB approach, runway 16, report established.
Okay, the missile to Quebec. Sabda transition.
So 447, descend to 1000.
1000 there, New Zealand 447.
Okay, let's go to the unit. We have a load sheet. Accept it.
New Zealand 447, yeah, sorry about that.
Zero fuel weight,
try and get these aircraft
55.7.
sequenced. I can give you vectors, or are you happy to continue?
We're going to try to make it 447.
Mac 0 fuel weight, 31.9. Block fuel is 7.1.
40 Bravo, GA from pattern.
Hi there, Vader. How you doing?
November
And we'll go and grab our
Sierra
performance
Bravo,
data.
Roger, stand by 1.
Good afternoon, Christian Center, 1B123.
Wellington, runway 16. altimeter
That's
1023.
velocity 123.
Affirm.
Velocity 123, roger, stand by 1, it'll be a controller change.
And Auckland Control, New Zealand 439 is going around at Wellington. Looks like we're a bit high on the approach here.
It's 20 degrees
449,
Celsius.
roger, climb, carried out missed approach, climb 3000, and I'll give you vectors back to the ILS runway 16.
Alright, we'll follow the missed approach up to 3000 and we'll expect vectors for New Zealand 449.
Estimated takeoff weight is going to be 62.7. And the Mac takeoff weight 30.4.
Velocity 2020.
The call
Velocity
time's
2020, that's Peru, Portman back.
2107. Okay, we'll send that along.
Velocity 123, Christchurch.
Controller change.
Station calling standby, aircraft in Wellington standby, be a controller change.
Weather's beautiful. Almost no clouds all the way down. Let's chuck in the fuel.
Christchurch Centre, are you there?
No.
Yeah, all stations in Wellington, standby for controller change.
Performance numbers, here we go. Right, we've got two of these. Take a second. Cool down, 0.4.
590, confirm established.
V speeds are 127, 129. Oops.
New Zealand 590, report, confirm established.
32. Pass speed 2.
New Zealand 590, Christchurch control.
Down 0.4. And look at the flex. Flex 61. And we'll be good to go.
1 Tango Bravo, sorry for the delay, I promise I didn't forget about you. Hook QNH 102 tree.
I'm not flying 123 as a flight number, I'm flying 373.
1 Tango Bravo, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
And
Just the buses.
Center, New Zealand 447, I don't think we're going to make the ILS at 8,000 with the late descent. We'll probably need some vectors back around.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Air New Zealand Flight 373. We'll be operating this Airbus A320 down to Christchurch today. Flight time is about 40 minutes. We do welcome you on board. Captain and crew will be coming through the airplane to ensure everything is ready for our departure. So that you ensure that you pay them your full attention, as there are some special safety messages for you to listen to. That's it, will be on the way shortly. We do
And
hope you enjoy the
Center, if
flying
it makes it easier for you, New Zealand 447, if you can get us low enough, we got the airfield in sight, if you can just keep us around in a bracket, we're willing to take a visual.
Velocity 123, we've been sending back ground for quite a while, which kind of receive ground if we can get that as soon as we can.
Velocity 123, apologies, there is a control change in progress. I'll get you as soon as I can, stand by number 1. And he's on 447,
Beacon is in. Let's run the checklist.
Velocity 123, we'll just contact Wellington Tower now, 118.8, is that okay with you?
Velocity 123, contact Wellington Tower, 118.
Wellington Tower, 118.8, yeah, Velocity 123.
And all control, New Zealand 449 is in the hold.
Good afternoon, Wellington Tower, Velocity 123, requesting clearance to Christchurch.
Velocity 123 Wellington Tower, good day, standby number 1 on request.
Okay, before start checklist, cockpit prep is completed, gear pins and covers are removed, signs are on, ADRS set to nav, fuel quantity was 7.1 kilograms. Takeoff data is set, reference is set,
Velocity 123 Wellington, clearance available.
MCD weights are entered, doors and windows are closed, beacon is on, thrust levers are idle and parking brake is set.
Velocity 123, clear Christchurch 3, level 330, tax up 5 Quebec departure, SABDA transition, squawk 5457.
Sorry, we just got cut off there, can you repeat the sentence again please?
Velocity 123, cleared Christchurch 3, level 330, tax up 5 Quebec departure, SABDA transition, squawk 5457.
Well, the 330, the contact Quebec departure with SABDA transition at 25456, velocity 123.
Velocity 123, 5457.
Captain,
we are ready for pushback.
Velocity 123, correct. That is 714 Sierra Bravo. The clearance is cleared to operate in the circuit.
Locking gear.
Cleared to operate in the circuit, and we're squawking 2200.
714 Sierra Bravo.
and velocity 123.
590, Wellington Tower, g'day, taxi via Bravo 8, g'day.
Is it the Redmond 1 Quebec? Is confirmed which
Departure check completed.
New Zealand 590, sorry, taxi via Bravo 8, I've got stand 13 for you, however if you want a taxi via Bravo 7, stand 17 and 16 are also available. Velocity 123, it's the tax up 5 Quebec departure.
The taxa 5 Quebec departure, so that will be the taxi through Quebec because unfortunately we have enough air wrap. It's only 1910 at the moment. What's up there? So as you can.
Velocity 123.
(110) control, New Zealand 373 is ready to push back information now.
New Zealand 373, Wellington Tower, good evening. Just got an amendment to your clearance. Re-cleared, tax up 5 Quebec departure, set to transition.
So we tax up 5 Quebec. New Zealand 373.
New Zealand 373, thank you. Push and start approved.
We'll start approved, New Zealand 373.
Velocity 123, we are ready for question.
Velocity 123, stand by for the push, number 1.
Push number 1, velocity 173.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Copy. Cabin crew, please arm doors, cross check. Right, we're cleared to start. Start number 2. Gonna chuck that tax up arrival departure in.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Air can disconnect today.
Tower 24 Bravo. Holding port 26 Whiskey on uniform for taxi.
Then the 4 Sierra Bravo, thanks 65 Bravo 10, holding point Alpha 3, remote 16.
Bravo 10.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Engine number 1 set. Calf start checklist, anti-IRC is not required, ECAM status is checked.
Left is clear, right is clear.
There they are. Rudder trim 0. Full takeoff checklist, flight controls. I'll do that in a second.
Christchurch Tower, velocity 123, radio check.
Velocity 123, Wellington Tower, readability 5.
And are we clear to push it? Velocity 123.
Negative, just waiting for the New Zealand 320.
Ah, that's us.
Overall, velocity 123.
Okay, full deflection to the right.
There's the 4 Sierra Bravo, make the next left on Bravo
Forward.
7.
Next left Bravo 7, 4 Sierra Bravo. Sorry, Tower 4 Sierra Bravo. I'm showing this is Alpha 7. I left the green, so maybe it's fine. Turn around.
No problem. The instruction was taxi via Bravo 10, so it would have been straight out of uniform if you had the updated scenery, and then for join Alpha to holding point Alpha 3.
Roger, you want me to keep left on Alpha back to Bravo 10?
That's the right, should be a right turn to holding point Alpha 3.
Roger, right turn to Alpha 3 and 4
Crossroads Tower, New Zealand 373, ready for taxi.
New Zealand 373, taxi via Bravo 5, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16, give way to the TBM.
Bravo 5, Ultra Alpha 1 and giving way to the TPM, 373.
Velocity 123, give way to the New Zealand 320, which will be taxiing from your left to right once they're clear, push and start approved.
Once the A320 is passed, we're clear for push velocity 123. Cheers, thank you.
At Wellington, the usual runway is the one that faces most into the wind,
runway 16.
New Zealand 449, Wellington, target A number 1.
which is usually neither of them because it's a crosswind.
Zealand 445, Christchurch, New Zealand 449, surface winds 210 degrees, 7 knots, runway here 16, clear to land.
Runway 16, clear to land, New Zealand 449.
Okay, if you can come off.
This is the 4 Sierra Bravo, are you ready or do you need to run up to
Flaps 2.
No, I'm ready to go for Sierra Bravo.
And then the 4 Sierra Bravo, thanks. Behind the landing, New Zealand 320, line up runway 16.
And take off, Sam.
Behind the landing, line up behind us.
Yeah, Falcon patrols are being checked, flight systems are set, briefing completed. Flaps are set 2. ATC is set, ECAM and no blue. Waiting for the light. Bye bye little plane, how are you doing? Jonathan Ken, how are you doing? I'm well enough for a Sunday afternoon. No, probably not returning. Got stuff to do. Working tomorrow.
Wellington Tower, New Zealand 449, very clear and off for 10.
New Zealand 449, thanks, taxi via Bravo, Steven, Sam 17.
Road to Sam 17 for New Zealand 449.
And then the 4 Sierra Bravo, remain in the circuit, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Remain in the circuit, 16, clear for takeoff. 4 Sierra Bravo.
123, request taxi.
Velocity 123, taxi via Bravo 5, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16.
Sierra Bravo 5 over 100 for runway 16.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Hello, it's Roland. Let's count secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New Zealand 373, you ready?
New Zealand 317, ready.
New Zealand 373, thanks, line up runway 16.
Line up runway 16, New Zealand 373. Seconds in there. Cabin crew is ready. Then he asked.
Velocity 123, just confirm you have us clear to flight level 330, correct?
New velocity 123, affirm. November 4 Sierra Bravo, looks like you've entered the circuit the wrong way. So left-hand circuit off runway 16, climbing to 1,200 feet. From there I need you to climb to 2,000 feet please, in the non-standard right circuit, and extend you downwind.
Alright, we're unaware. We'll climb to 2,000 and we'll wait for unit. 4 Sierra Bravo.
New Zealand 373, airborne still with Christchurch, 123, day 47, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Oh, 3.717 on runway 16, clear for takeoff, New Zealand 373.
Auckland Tower, good afternoon.
Reset the flight
New Zealand
directors.
447 with you, final 16.
New Zealand 447, Wellington, target A number 1.
Clear to move. Stable flex. What have we got there? Cross over second.
And then the fourth Sierra Bravo, I'll call you base and just confirm your intention.
You calling base
take off, Tyler.
remain in the pattern for now, 40 Bravo.
Pause break, you're up.
You're doing a touch and go, full stop.
Touch and complete.
Roger, I'll call base, extend down with runway 16.
Alright, call base, send her down.
7447, knots, runway 16,
That's
clear
one.
to land.
16 clear land, New Zealand
Jack Flight 1.
447.
High pass.
Velocity 123, behind the landing, New Zealand 320, line up runway 16, be ready for immediate roll.
After, well, there's one wait behind, and we'll expect that to
November 4 Sierra.
Solaris 359 Christchurch.
Yes, sir. The arrival you've got us on, the only approach we have for that is R now for runway 11. It's not going to work for us.
Solaris 359, stand about gate clearance for 02.
Slots of tracks. Cross control, New Zealand 373, climbing through 4,000.
New Zealand 373 identified, continue climb flight level 200.
Level 200, New Zealand 373.
And New Zealand 373, squawk Charlie.
We got something. Well, part 1 to command. That's not smoke, that's just a little bit of Wellington condensation.
And New Zealand 373, you're still not squawking Charlie.
Three 373.
Hey, I can see you.
There's only 3 transponders on this aircraft, I'm sure one of them will work. Lights are tracked. And I'll call that 10,000.
Solaris, 359. I can't reach Christchurch approach right now, so I'm just gonna reclear you anyway. Solaris 359.
Into flight level. Standard set, cross-check.
Christchurch Control, Solaris 359, could you repeat that?
Up takeoff checklist. Outer gear is up, flaps are retracted, packs are on, and reference set.
Solaris 359, reclear. That's the one you can get. Solaris 359, sorry. Reclear 686 for arrival. When ready, descend 15,000.
Okay, I copied descend down to 15,000. I didn't copy the part about the arrival. Solaris 359.
Solaris 359, the peak 6
time.
Alpha
40
arrival.
minutes. 37
Peak
minutes.
6 Alpha.
40.
Copy that, Solaris 359. Down to 15,000.
Solaris 359, only when ready. You really don't want to be hitting those ups. In addition, there is a 15-minute delay, 402.
Roger that. Down to 15,000 pilot's discretion, and we should be fine on the hold.
Good afternoon, Christchurch, Velocity 123.
So good to Christchurch, ATIS 127.2.
Velocity 123, identified. Continue climb flight level 200.
Flight level 200.
Yeah.
There's 20,000, we have speed, altitude required. So only, what, less than 80 miles to go before top descent? Not capturing the ATIS via the voice, let's pick it up from here. ATIS Delta. I approach 1-1.
Class 252, sorry, say again.
07019. No cloud. Temperature 17 Celsius.
Velocity 123, we'll just go
FedEx 1023.
200 today. Got a short flight.
Cool.
Velocity 123, understood. Continue climb flight level 200.
Enter destination data. Let's do it. Arrival's going to be runway 11.
Qantas 252, hello, cleared the blunt 1 Delta arrival.
Checking that was for 373. Correct.
Last station, say again. Qantas 252 affirmative, the blunt 1 Delta arrival.
Temperature 17 Celsius. Wind 070. 19 knots. I'll grab the MDA from here. MDA for category C is going to be 480. Arrival details completed. V approach will be 137 full flaps. Hey, Red 447, how are you doing? Good stuff. Nice and relaxed for a Sunday. Worked yesterday, but whatever. Been flying anywhere recently? And where that the fires are or have been?
Velocity 123, correction, requesting flight level 280, picking up.
Velocity 123, say again.
Requesting flight level 280, picking up.
Velocity 123, best I can offer is 220.
For level 200.
TAB. TIAB. I bet I'll swap that. Let's run the brief. Alright, we're by the Mystics 2 Delta arrival.
Velocity 276, hello.
Crossing the Mystics at above 11,000, crossing Kego above 8,000.
Squawk 211.
Latif above 6,000. Habra. And then last one is Avdid at 210 knots or less and at 4,000 exactly. From there we can descend down to 2,500. There's that. And it'll be inbound on the RNAV. Set.
Velocity 276, I can give you 02, but be advised there is a 20-minute delay.
I'm just working on office for the NBN, scheduling out technicians' runs. Essentially like crew scheduling for airline, except my airline is technicians installing internet. Do we need auto brake 2 for this one? Have a runway there, which is, what's it, 1,000, there it is. $1,800 meters, we're coming into there. No, we'll take the full length, that's fine. About 1,800 meters. Wrong one. 1,800 meters, there we are. Cool. Might actually go to brakes medium just in case we need it.
Velocity 123 approaching top of the same quad shortly.
King Island.
Velocity 276, yep. Just getting your clearance for you. Stand by 1.
By the way, our course line's velocity 123.
Velocity 123 negative, I'm talking to velocity 276.
Oh, sorry, just let you know we are approaching top of the same.
Velocity 123. New Zealand 373, contact me 1294.
12.94 on New Zealand 373.
Velocity 2020, contact me 1294.
12294, velocity 2020.
Velocity 2020 negative, 129 at decimal 4.
129 at decimal 4, sorry about that, velocity 2020.
Solaris 359, contact me 129 at decimal 4.
129er decimal 4, Solaris 359.
Velocity 123, contact me, 129er decimal 4.
294, velocity 123, seal.
And that's left.
Russian center, velocity 123 with you.
Velocity 123, hello.
Christchurch, New Zealand 373, flight level 20.
New Zealand 373, when ready, DC 11,000.
Running down on 11,000, New Zealand 373.
2020 with you on 129.4.
Velocity 2020, stand by, New Zealand 373, say again.
New Zealand 373, descend at 11,000.
Velocity 2020, descending 11,000.
Velocity 123, approaching top of the descent.
Velocity 276, stand by. Velocity 123, say again.
We are approaching top of the descent.
Velocity 123, when ready, descend 11,000.
No descent from 11,000, velocity 123.
Velocity 276, sorry for the delay, cleared the Billy 5 Alpha arrival. 02, be advised, there is a 20-minute delay.
Next Sunday, Thai Bear Show. You're on, man. You're on. That's a good idea. Don't have anything else really pressing to do on
Solaris
Sunday.
359, you should be descending 150 now.
Roger that, we're out of 22.5 for 15,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking from the
Lost
flight deck.
276
Hope you guys are
blocking,
certain to Christchurch at this stage,
Solaris
and we're going to
359
in about 20 minutes from now.
Solaris 359, we're out of
We do thank you for flying with us
22,000
on
for
Air New Zealand on
15,000.
the Airbus A320. Looking at the weather down in
Solaris
Christchurch,
359,
current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius and no reported cloud at all.
Velocity
Looking like a very nice smooth arrival,
276
and we'll be landing on the crossing runway 11. That'll put us right next to the terminal and should be at the gates in 5
Velocity
to 10 minutes after
276,
that.
wind ready, descend
Please weather aircraft for
5,000, correction 16,000 feet. Solaris 359, hold at peaks.
Roger that, we'll hold at peaks, Solaris 359.
5 to 10 minutes after that. Tell the crew. Checklist to do. Approach checklist, briefings confirmed.
New Zealand 373. New Zealand 373, contact Christchurch approach 1261.
126, that's a 1. New Zealand 373.
Velocity 2020, contact.
Sunrise for servant.
Christchurch approach, New Zealand 373, descending 11,000, leaving flight level 150, information Delta.
New Zealand 373 today, continue descent via the start profile to 6,000. Delta is current 1023.
Good H1023, descending via star 6000, New Zealand 373.
Christchurch approach, velocity 2020. Velocity 2020, Christchurch approach. With you at flight level 11,000. At 11,000 feet.
Okay, approach briefing completed, the contrast has been checked, seatbelt
profile
signs.
to 6,000. Delta is current 1023, runway 11. 1023 and it's band runway 11. Velocity 2020.
So, if you have 997, what's your suggestion to getting to Tyab Airshow? Car? Ooh, that was nice. Car, plane, something else. You put the A and the L the wrong way around. Inflatable duck makes sense. The way you spelt it, I almost thought giant infallible duck. What? Lights are on. And we seat the crew. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Indeed. There's a very ducking possibility. Not sure where you live, Toilet Inspector, but with any luck, somewhere down there. That's the runway we're landing on, right there. On 184. Runway 02 is available with a delay of 20 minutes, so they'll put you on holding pattern for 20 minutes while they get all the workmen to come off the runway. You can land and then they'll go back onto the runway.
Lost A373, descent 2,500, maintain terrain clearance visually. On 373, descent 2,500 via the star profile from Edwards, cleared for the RNAV approach runway 11, report established.
Seeing aircraft land from your lounge, that's always fun.
Godzone, Christchurch approach, velocity 123 is maintaining for level 110.
Velocity 123, descend 9,000, information echo 1023, speed not above 210 indicated.
Flaps 1, speed check. Not quite yet.
New Zealand 373, New Zealand 373, Christchurch.
New Zealand 373.
Yeah, I've given you instructions to descend to 2,500 and from Advent for the RNAV approach runway 11, confirm.
Didn't hear him, but down at 2,500 and RNAV approach from Advent, New Zealand 373.
Yeah, thanks. I'll give it to you several times. That's okay. Velocity 2020, advise indicated airspeed.
Flaps 1.
Velocity 2020, advise indicated airspeed. We're currently
Resend.
rolling 210.
I don't want to resend.
Velocity 2020,
Oh,
continue fly the correction not below 240 knots indicated.
And to get down, we're
Not
going
below
to
240, so
get
speed up.
dirtied up nice and early.
Velocity 2020, descend
Speed breakers
6,000.
out.
Down to 6,000 as well, velocity 2020.
Didn't hear it.
And New Zealand 373, will you make it down to 2,500 by Busku?
We'll give it our best shot, 373.
New Zealand 373.
Flaps 3, speed checks. And my aircraft. Not used to hearing New Zealand as my call sign. I'm going, whatever.
Christchurch approach, good afternoon, Class 252 with you, flight level 160. Qantas 252, g'day, descend 11,000 to the...
Speed, flaps 4.
Information is echo 1023. Down to 11,000, information echo, Qantas 252.
I'm pretty sure I heard a Velocity 373. I was thinking it was Velocity. Did he call us Velocity instead of Air New Zealand? Could do another leg. We'll see.
Velocity 123, maintaining 9,000.
Velocity 123, descend 6,000.
6,000, velocity 123.
Oh no, he's inside, I thought.
Velocity 2020, descend 4,000, correction, 6,000, and maintain own terrain clearance
Go
visual.
ahead.
Down to 6,000 and maintain my visual terrain, velocity 2020.
Everything's secure and we have landing checklist, no blue. Here's on the 373s established.
So 373, contact the tower now. 118.4. Centrin.
118.4. Here's on 373. Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 373, established 1-1.
New Zealand 373, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach, New Zealand 373. Can add a little bit of speed there, 142. Below the Pappy. $145 to establish back on the Pappy, and then we'll go back to managed. There's the Pappy, speed managed. lot of wind from the left. Need a lot of right rudder on touchdown.
New Zealand 373. New Zealand 373, surface winds 070 at 18 knots. Runway 23, correction, runway 11, clear to land.
1000.
Runway 11, clear to land, New Zealand 373. If only it was runway 23, that'd be great. The reason you can't see me on Project Fly is because I don't use it. That'll be why.
Above. Minimum.
Continue. Intentional on the Pappy.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10.
Off the brakes.
New Zealand 373, taxi gate of your choice via Foxtrot and Alpha.
To the gate, Foxtrot and Alpha, New Zealand 373. Flaps, and we'll go to the APU. Sure, we'll wait for you. 45 minutes on the clock. APU start. Which gate do you reckon? 16? 17? It's not often the 320 uses runway 11 at Christchurch. 1,800 meters, man. Not like it can stop easily quicker than that. That's 15, welcome to 16. Too small, eh? Fine. In the 20s it will be then. APU's on the bus. Joystick. Using a Cyborg EVO by Cytec. So the one gate that I chose currently has an A320 in it.
Tower, velocity 2020, we'll be on final approach, runway in sight.
Velocity 2020, surface wind 070 at 18 knots, running 11 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, velocity 2020.
Dodgeball held up by visitors. Fun. Parking brake. Yes, sir. Looking good. I'll shut it down. Cabin crew, disarm doors. Okay, let's drop that into the MCDU. Landing pilot was me. Done. Lock time 53 minutes. Nice.
Christchurch Tower, velocity 2020 is clear and active.
Okay, let's have a look at the flight plan. Go back. It's all ATRs and Dash 8s, man. Where's the 320s? There we are, 378s. Uh, 25,000, is that correct? So it is, yep. What airway is that one? Yankee 393. Closest diversion point is Christchurch itself. I disagree, I think it might be Nelson. Cool. I've got to adjust the altitude. Alrighty, coming out of the Nubrook 5 Papa. Actually we're not, because we're on 011. Is it Divsu that we're going to, or Greta? DIVSU1B. Yeah, we can do that. That works. Doesn't change anything else too much. Yeah, it's a little windy in Wellington, as it would normally be. Yep, RNAV runway 11. Quite interesting on the short runway. I'm sure the takeoff will be even more interesting. Speaking of takeoff, let's pop it in. So it's New Zealand 378. Christchurch to Wellington, cost index going to be 55, flight level 250. GRETA. Yankee 393. Wards. Set. Do they always use 30, or do they change it like everyone else does? Like, I'm happy to call it 30, but that gives us a Mach speed of about 0.62, 63. I'd rather go a little bit faster than that. You can do it slow if you want. But we know that, don't we? All airlines adjust their cost index depending on the altitude of the aircraft. Yeah. So it might be cost index 30 at flight level 350, but it's not going to be cost index 30 at flight level, say, 150 if you're doing something weird. Because if you're doing cost index 30 at 150, your speed is going to be somewhere around the 230 to 240 knots range. Indicated airspeed. Which is as horrendously slow as it sounds like, you know. If you're flying an entire flight at 230 knots in your Airbus A320 with, you know, dash 8 zooming past you at flight level 190, then something's wrong. Once again, route time 36. Block fuel 6107. Yeah, they do have a standard cost index, and they change the standard depending. It's 30 for the 737s at Virgin Australia as well. But if they need to cruise below flight level 310, they push the cost index up or down depending on if they need to be slow or if they need to be fast. The other option is to have a default cost index, but then they adjust the actual speed in the FMS. So instead of having like cost index ruling the speed, you just select 0.78. That's another strategy. But in that case, speed cost index is nothing because you're not using it. Sending that through. Press boarding. $10 to $14. Yeah, I've seen about 17 before, but that was a while back. In fact, I've got a copy of a flight plan. I'll admit it was 2010. But I've got a copy of a flight plan where they used exactly 17. Once again, this thing doesn't want to give us the performance. It's going to request the performance a second time. So the block fuel, because we can't remember, 6107. Message, come on, give us support. Yes, good stuff. Load cheats in. Stop over, have a look at the guys fueling up. Get out of his way a little. Cool. Back on up. Alrighty, what else do we need? Christchurch, runway 11. The wind was information Foxtrot now. It's ringing. Uh, 07014. QNH 1023. Temperature 17. Almost tempted to do flaps 3, but I think I can manage flaps 2. Yeah, it's going to be a toga takeoff. Load sheet. Takeoff weight 62.4. RP5. And takeoff weight trim 30.6. Leave that off for the moment. Let's got a phone call to pick up. Be a second. Yes, he did. Push back the target all over. Let's grab clearance. About Tower 1184. Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 378 requesting clearance to Wellington.
New Zealand 378, clearance to Wellington, the flight plan route, flight level 250, Dipsu 1 Bravo departure, squawk 5116.
P2 Wellington, flight level 250, the 1 Bravo departure, and squawk code 5116, New Zealand 378.
New Zealand 378, confirmed Dipsu 1 Bravo departure.
Dipsu 1 Bravo departure, New Zealand 378.
378, readback is correct, call ready for push to start.
Okay, 378. Here we go, load sheet finalisation. 62.5, correct. And Mac TOW is 31.1. I'll accept that through. Sending.
Christchurch Tower, velocity 2020.
Velocity 2020, Christchurch Tower, go ahead.
On behalf of Solaris Airline, we just want to say thank you very much for a very awesome evening.
6.1.
Velocity 2020, thank you for flying. Have a good one.
Sent.
You too.
And initialization. 0 fuel weight is going to be 56.8.
Ready for taxi, New Zealand 382.
And 32.1.
New Zealand 382, taxi Echo 1 holding point, runway 11 via Alpha, Alpha 5, hold short, Alpha, Alpha 5.
Is velocity just 16 clear to land?
Taxi to the Echo 1 holding point for runway 11 via Alpha and Alpha 5. Just missed that hold short instruction, New Zealand 382.
New Zealand 382, yeah, hold short, Alpha 5.
We'll hold short Alpha 5, thanks, New Zealand 382.
Oh, New Zealand 382, my bad. Hold short, runway 20. Velocity 276, surface 1070 at 40 knots, runway 02, clear to land.
02, clear to land, thank you. 276. Glad we didn't have to go around.
Velocity 276, I should have said expect light landing clearance, sorry, my bad.
No problem, at least we got one.
New Zealand 632's with you, established RNAV 11.
Follow
New
the
Zealand
numbers.
632, continue approach number 1.
Down
Reduce
0.6.
minimum approach speed.
Continue approach number 1, we're already down to minimum.
133, 136, 141.
Roger Tower, American 66, we're ready for push to start.
American 66, after the Air New Zealand A320 going left to right, push to start approved, time is 29.
After the Airbus A320 passes.
No flex, we're at full target takeoff today.
New Zealand 574, airborne contact Christchurch approach 126 decimal 1. Runway 11 cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and New Zealand 574 and contact approach on 126.1 for New Zealand 574. Thank you.
Holding short at Alpha 5, New Zealand 382.
Late landing clearance.
Expect late landing clearance, New Zealand 632.
Alrighty, let's run the briefing before we go. It's runway, the short one today, 11. We're on gate 20, we'll be pushing back nose to the right. Taxi out by Golf and Alpha 5, Echo 1, full length runway 11. That's 1,800 meters of runway. After departure, it is straight ahead to Latip. Max speed is 210, will be flaps 2, and then turning up to Dipsu. Dipsu at or below 3,000 feet. That is set. Cav OK today, so we can fly a visual circuit if required. We do have runway 0220 is closed. Runway 11 is the only operational runway today. If we do have any issues up to the V1 speed, we can stop on the runway. After the V1, we'll be committed to coming off the runway in some way or other. If the airplane simply refuses to depart, we'll stay on the ground, nose forward, stop as hard as we can, come through the vents. If we can get airborne after the V1, we'll be climbing away, climb up to 1,000 feet before we deal with any fires. On pilot flying, safety speed is 100. Do we have any other questions? Alrighty, before start checklist, cockpit preparation completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs on, beacon is on, ADRS is set to nav, fuel quantity is set, take-off data is set, barrow reference 1023. MCD weights are entered, windows doors are closed, beacon is on, thrust lever, idle parking brake is set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking up to Wellington today as New Zealand Flight 378 on board our Airbus A320. We do welcome you on board. We're getting busy up the front here in preparation for departure. Looking to get out of here in the next 10 minutes or so. We'll leave in the capable hands of our cabin crew who will be coming through to ensure that everything is ready for our departure. I also have a few safety messages for you that I'd like you to pay full attention to, as there are some differences between aircraft on our fleet. That said, we should have a very smooth and enjoyable flight up to Wellington today for the evening departure in about an hour from now. Once again, we do welcome you on board Air New Zealand, and thanks for flying with us. Cabin crew, please spare the aircraft for the departure. Okay, load line is complete. We are ready for start.
Just checking, have you handed us over to approach New Zealand 382?
New Zealand 382, contact Christchurch approach 126
1261, thanks, New Zealand 382.
Christchurch Town, New Zealand 378, gate 20, information Foxtrot, ready for push.
New Zealand 378, stand by.
Locking gear.
Yes, that's a very unusual airplane to see here in good old New Zealand.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Good afternoon.
Release parking brakes.
Qantas 45, requesting clearance from Wellington.
Qantas 45, stand by 2.
Qantas 45, requesting clearance.
Qantas 45, standby 2.
Tower, American 66, ready to taxi.
Could well be. There's someone in Qantas. 3:30 by the look at it.
Station calling, same call sign.
Ocean Tower, American 66, ready to taxi.
There's
Yep, there you are.
correction. American 66, taxi Echo 1, holding point, runway 11 via Alpha 5, and Echo.
Taxi 11 via holding point Echo 1 via Alpha 5, Alpha and Alpha 5. Echo 66.
Release parking brakes.
Qantas 45, do you need runway 02 for your operation?
Yes, we do.
Roger, Qantas 45, standby 2. New Zealand 378, after the American 737 going left to right, push and start approved, time is 37.
Oh, the American push start approved. New Zealand 378.
Pressure's taken out, New Zealand 377 on air, runway 11.
Commencing push. All
New
engines
Zealand
clear.
377, continue approach
Starting
number 1.
Copy.
Continue approach number 1, New Zealand 377.
Copy, crew arm doors. And we'll start up number 2.
New Zealand 377, surface wind 070 at 14 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 11, clear land, New Zealand 377.
All stations, Christchurch Tower will now be logging off for 15 minutes to go have the no contact. Open correction, Christchurch approach 126.1.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Thank you.
Number 1 set.
Pressure's Tower, American 66, F1, ready for departure.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pit removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Copy that. Please to disconnect. Connect. APU disconnects. Flaps 2 for departure, and we'll do the control checks. All the way to the left. Looking good. All the way to the right. Forward. Back. Feeder. Checklist start to start. And it's not required. ECAM status is checked. Look for -0.6. Rudder trim is 0 before takeoff. Flight controls checked. Instruments are set. Briefing is confirmed. Flaps 2. V speeds are set. ATC set. And ECAM mirror is not yet ready, but we have flaps. Automatic set max, and let's go.
The aircraft just spoke over you. On 382, contact Christchurch control now 129.4, good day.
1294, thanks, New Zealand 382.
Crosswatch approach, New Zealand 378, ready for taxi, information Foxtrot.
Ready to approach American 6 Airport.
American 66 identified.
Roger, American 66.
He's on 515, descent 4,000 feet from Iglis, cleared for the RNAV approach, runway 11, report established.
From Iglis, descent 4,000, cleared the RNAV approach and report established. He's on 515.
So 515, just confirm that it's descent 4,000 now and from Iglis, cleared for the RNAV approach.
Sorry, descent 4,000 now and cleared the ILS approach, was it? From Iglis? Is that 515?
Is it 515?
45 is cleared to Wellington by Godzone route. Flight over 310, look to fast for departure, radar transition, runway 02, squawk 5310.
Qantas 45, red makers, correct. Call ready for push and start. The time now is 4-4.
Call ready for push and start, thank you very much. Qantas 45, cheers.
Is on 325, Christchurch. At your next crossing peaks, exit the hold and descend 9,000. Velocity 325. Crossing peaks, exit the hold at peaks, descend 9,000.
Good afternoon, Christchurch. Class 45, request push and start. We have to be ready.
Qantas 45, stand by, you spoke over another aircraft. Break. Velocity 325, velocity 325, Christchurch control.
Yeah, velocity 325, we're going to exit at peaks down to 9,000.
Velocity 325, thanks. Break. Qantas 45, clear to push, call for taxi.
Clear to push, and we'll call for taxi, Qantas 45.
Christchurch, New Zealand 378, ready for taxi, Golf. Go ahead.
Hello, it's Norman. Let's count secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
New Zealand 378, just say your stand number.
I've already pushed Royal City on taxiway Golf, facing south.
New Zealand 378, thanks. Taxi via Golf Alpha 5, Echo to the runway 11 holding point. Cleared across 0220.
Golf Alpha 5, Echo and holding short, say again, crossing 20 and holding short 11, New Zealand 378.
New Zealand 378.
Okay, full takeoff checklist, no blue. Complete.
Christchurch approach, New Zealand 515, so I'm just looking through, we don't have any ILS for runway 11, just the RNAV.
Correct. So you're going to have to fly that aeroplane, eh? No idea on your disconnected audio. Just no idea.
New Zealand 515, council push the right button. You were cleared for the RNAV approach runway 11.
Oh, cleared the RNAV 11, New Zealand 515.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's all I gave you. I thought I gave you and I thought you read back.
Yeah, so it might have been my mistake. Thought I heard ILS. All good.
I doubt it because there isn't one. And American 66, you climbed through the star, but that's okay. No correction was said. It's a 3,000 foot maximum till ODC. You can continue to climb flight level 150.
I apologize for that, 150.
Velocity 325, descend 6,000, maintain own terrain clearance visually.
Maintain visual clearance of this terrain and down to 6,000 and velocity 325.
And Qantas 45, we are ready for taxi.
Qantas 45, taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 11, advise holding short.
Alpha, runway 11 for Qantas 45.
New Zealand 515, the wind at Christchurch 070 degrees 14 knots, runway 11, cleared to land.
Clear land. New Zealand 515.
Park and brake set. New Zealand 378, ready at 11.
New Zealand 378, behind the landing A320, line up runway 11 and wait.
On the inbound A320, line up runway 11, behind and wait. New Zealand 378. Lights.
American 66, contact Christchurch Control now, 129.4. Good day.
129.4, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Qantas 45, cross runway 11, report clear of runway 11 on Alpha.
New Zealand 515 vacated, Foxtrot 1.
So 515, thanks. Taxi to your bay. Caution the A330 taxiing down Alpha.
To the bay and caution the A330, New Zealand 515.
And Christchurch Control, good evening. Jetstar 8 miles, information Foxtrot, crossing flight level 170 for 110, and we are turning back to the basics to Delta arrival route inbound Capco.
The Jetstar aircraft, I've not had you hand it over yet, but that's okay. Track reservation direct to Capco, don't worry about turning back to Messex.
Okay, direct Capco, and yeah, descending 11000 Jetstar 8 to Mike.
And Qantas 45, just confirm that runway 02 has been reopened, correct?
Yep, that's what you asked for, that's what you got.
Thank you.
And just confirm you've crossed 11?
I'm about to cross now, Qantas 45.
Qantas 45, thanks. Advise when you're clear.
Insight.
Qantas 45 has crossed.
Qantas 45, thanks. Continue down to the Alpha 7 holding point, runway 02.
Alpha 7 holding for runway 02.
He's on 378, the wind is 070 degrees, 1 4 knots. This frequency on runway 11 clear for takeoff.
Runway 11 clear for takeoff, New Zealand 378.
Christchurch approach, post 91.
Flex.
Post 91, I was just about to remove you from the network because we've been trying to contact you.
That is not my fault. I contacted the previous controller 8 times, to which he never responded, and then he straight up ignored me. So I'm sorry about that. He just handed me off now. So I'm with you, 8000.
Post 91, enter the hold. In fact, is this where you are? In fact, stand by. Post 91, turn right, heading 310. I'll bring you back around as inbound aircraft.
Right, 310, post 91.
Velocity 45, hold position, brake. Velocity 325, descend 3,000 feet. Maintain own terrain clearance visually from Albad. Cleared for the ILS DME approach, runway 02, report established.
Go down to 3000, maintain visual train separation, then on Albad, then cleared ILS 02, velocity 325.
3000. Here's a 378, 3000.
Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the...
Here's on 378, maintaining 3000.
So 378, thanks. Qantas 45, line up runway 02.
Runway 02, Qantas 45.
Qantas 45 confirms walking 5510.
Oh, I thought it was 5310. Sorry, I'll look at that now.
Jetstar, Christian, post 91, descend 4,000, maintain own terrain clearance visually. Continue your turn now round to heading of 040.
Right, 040 and visual descent. 4000, post 91.
Post 91, thanks.
Qantas 45, do you see us on the radar now?
Post correction, Qantas 45, 5510.
Yeah, that's what I did, 5510.
Just stand by, I'll just get you to recycle, I'll give you a new one. And Qantas 45, recycle transponder 5507.
5500. That's good. Just to confirm, 5507, correct?
Qantas 45, affirm 5507. Post 91 from position Busku, cleared for the RNAV approach, runway 11, report established.
From Busku, cleared RNAV 11 and Wilco, post 91.
Post 91, thanks. And you can descend 2,500.
Descend 2,500,
What's with all that
post 91.
haze?
Velocity 325 for... Continue your approach and maximum approach speed.
Max approach speed for velocity 325.
Qantas 45, do you see us on the radar now?
Qantas 45, contact the tower now, he's back on line 1184.
1184, just to confirm you do have, you can see us on the radar, correct?
Yeah, I can, but if you go back to the other frequency, there's aircraft on approach. Jetstar 82, Mike, descend 6,000.
We descend 6,000, Jetstar 82, Mike.
Sorry, I've only just got your tag and now I've just realised how high you were.
Nice beach.
Velocity 325, bring your speed back to minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, velocity 325.
Post 91, keep your speed up, maximum approach until established. So aircraft for 02.
Copy, we'll keep speed up, post 91.
Actually, post 91, I think he's going to beat you in, so can you bring your speed back to minimum approach speed for us?
We'll go to post 91.
Velocity 325, disregard the last three minimum approach speed, keep your speed up on the approach.
It's a maximum approach speed velocity 225.
And velocity 325, contact the tower now, 118.4.
118.4, velocity 225.
Flight level 250.
Jetstar 82, descend 4,000 feet from position AVDID, cleared for the RNAV approach, runway 11.
Okay, we descend 4,000 feet and from FDID, cleared RNAV approach, runway 11, Jetstar 82, Mike.
Jetstar 82, Mike, thanks for your patience.
No problem.
Christchurch approach, Qantas 45 is going through 2,000.
Qantas 45 identified.
Post 91 established, RNAV 11.
Post 91, thanks. You can contact the tower now, 118.4, expect the late landing clearance aircraft on finals runway 02.
Copy, tower 118.4, thanks, post 91.
Thanks for your patience. Before the controller told me he'd been trying to call you.
What's our arrival route? Wards 5 Alpha.
Course 45, climb flight level 150. Qantas 45, climb flight level 150.
150.
Through arrival, more likely. Top of climb, bottom of yeah. Top of climb and top of descent are really close. Really close. Lights off. Seatbelt signs up.
Qantas 45, contact Christchurch control now 129.4 Cadet.
124.9, Qantas 45.
Christchurch control, New Zealand 378, climbing flight level 250 and leaving 147.
Christchurch control, Qantas 45 is maintaining flight level 150.
New Zealand 574 Christchurch.
What?
New Zealand 574 Christchurch.
Qantas 45 with Christchurch control with you, flight level 150. Christchurch control, Qantas 45 with you, flight level 150. Christchurch control, Qantas 45 with you, flight level 150. Christchurch control. Christchurch control, Qantas 45 is flight level 150.
Just climb.
Christchurch control, land New Zealand 574.
Yep, I certainly do use ActiveSky. Find some very nice, very heavy rain and see if it shows up there.
Christchurch control, Qantas 45 is at flight level 150.
Plus 45, climb to flight number 310.
Access control line is 1574.
All stations stand by. I've got multiple aircraft trying to interact with me. I'll get back to you one by one. So 574 control.
We actually wanted to confirm that if we're still with you, or do we move on to 123.9?
574. You remain with me for now. Apparently the other controllers had to log off due to technical difficulties, so I'll be covering you on all the frequencies for now. Alright, 574, remain on 1237 for now. American 66, stand guard star profile to 3000.
Descend to 3000, 3000, am I correct? American 66.
Affirm.
Down to 3000, American.
Clear 16, New Zealand 382.
So 382. Okay, taxi via Alpha Bravo 8 Bravo to your gate.
Alpha Bravo 8 to the bay, thanks. New Zealand 382.
So 378, start clearance is available when you're ready to copy. New Zealand 378, start clearance available.
New Zealand 378, go ahead.
So 378, g'day, I'm cleared towards 3 Bravo, arrival for runway 16. When ready, descend to 11,000, QNH is 1023.
Clear the Ward 3 Bravo arrival, runway 16, down on 11,000 feet, QNH 1023, New Zealand 378. Airbus here. The exact halfway point between
So 574, start clearance for Auckland available.
Oh, yeah.
New Zealand 574, start clearance available for Auckland.
There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, we're being cleared down 11,000. Briefing is, from wards we track OMDOC at or above 6,000. Phoenix, Hewitt Adelblow 6,000, max 220, that's set. Then Whitby at 3,190.
Christchurch control, New Zealand 607, East maintain speed restriction, or do you need it slower or faster?
New Zealand 607. Okay, I don't understand why you maintain 220 when you're meant to be at 360. You can maintain, so there'll be another aircraft that
right, QNH 1024
should be overtaking you, so maintain your current speed for now.
Alright, copy, New Zealand 607, yeah, we were just waiting.
temperature 19.
Access control line is 0574. Your last transmission.
Wind is 040. Is it 040? 040 at 6. And we're going to then begin descent.
It is a 574, contact me on 123.9. All stations on frequencies 123.7, 126.2, 129.4, 129.3. Standby controller change. Apparently the previous controls come back from technical issues.
Calgary runway 16 ILS inbound on 161 degrees, max speed 170, localizer 110.3, minimum is 300.
5x5, New Zealand 605.
Missed approach is straight ahead to 2DME, then 164 to tax up 3000. And a low auto brake set. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking from the flight deck. We'll be going to descent into Wellington at this stage, and we do anticipate arriving there in about 20 minutes from now.
Franchise Control, New Zealand 607.
Looking at weather down there at Wellington, currently we have a little bit of breeze from the north, a temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, and
continue climb.
We do thank you for flying with us on Air New Zealand on board Airbus A320. We do hope you enjoy flying with us. Those of you staying into Wellington, we hope you have a very pleasant stay and good night. Those of you travelling onwards, safe travels. Cabin crew, please be on the aircraft for
New Zealand 607, that's fine.
Copy, we'll climb up to 280, maintain 280 or less.
American Air 66, being star profile down to 3000, and cleared ILS steam approach, runway 16, number 1.
Archie Tower, American 66, it was somehow not clear, PGP.
American 66, contact me 1237.
1237, American 66.
American 66, cleared ILS steam approach, runway 16, number 1. New Zealand 378, have you got clearance yet?
New Zealand 378, AFL.
New Zealand 378, be at the star profile, down to 3.
Start profile by to 3000, New Zealand 378.
Qantas 45, have you got clearance?
Negative, Qantas 45.
Qantas 45, cleared the wards 3 Alpha arrival. When ready, descend 1000 feet. Wellington, QNH.
Ward 3 Alpha arrival, 11 ready descent, vertical 110.
And all stations heading to Wellington, Wellington area QNH 1024.
1024 sets. Yeah, approach checklist briefing confirmed. Ecam status is checked.
3020 cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
Set. Bear reference 1024.
Qantas 1320, could you just repeat the arrival, please?
Qantas 1320 cleared the LRO 3, correction, the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
Qantas 1320, cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
Velocity 7749, cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
Clear LRO 2 Alpha arrival, velocity 7749.
New Zealand 607, cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
And LRO 2 Alpha arrival, New Zealand 607.
New Zealand 605, cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival.
Cleared the LRO 2 Alpha arrival, New Zealand 605.
Qantas 45, Ward 3 Alpha arrival.
Bravo firm, you are cleared the Wards Tree Alpha arrival. When ready, descend 1000.
When ready, descend 1000.
Qantas 1320, just confirming we're landing on 23.
Qantas 1320 negative, you'll be landing on yeah, just 1 sec.
Qantas 1320.
Yeah, Christchurch Control, New Zealand 605. Had a look at the Queenstown, it says that they're landing 2-3 there.
Okay, so New Zealand 605, velocity 7749, New Zealand 607, and Qantas 1320 re-cleared the LROV for Bravo arrival. Expect 2-3.
2-3, LROV for Bravo, Qantas 1320.
Looks like the LROV 4 Bravo arrival and expect level 230 from New Zealand, sorry, runway 23 for New Zealand 605.
605, when ready, descend 1000.
When are you able to descend to 1000, New Zealand 605?
Qantas 45, can we get the Ward 3 Bravo arrival instead?
Qantas 45, negative, Wards 3 Alpha.
Well, we got the Ward 3 Alpha, we just can't select it for some reason and see like I presume we're going to 3 Bravo, it's already set up beforehand and it won't really change it.
Qantas 45, I can't re-clear you for the 3 Bravo. That would end up with you being on the other end of the runway. American 66, that's wind 0406 knots, runway 16 clear to land. New Zealand 378, cleared stop profile 3000.
That is indeed the Cook Strait.
Qantas 45, via the stop profile down to 3000.
Down to 3000, Qantas 45.
Nelson, someone over
and
there.
And Qantas 45, if you're unable to accept the ILS on the Wards 3 Alpha, I'm happy to vect you in.
Yeah, can we get the Ward 3 Bravo instead?
Qantas 45, I can't give that to you, that will end up with you on 3-4.
Well, when I press ILS from my 16 on the FMC, the A330, it's just not allowed, so I don't really know what to do.
Qantas 45, I'll vect you in a second. Velocity 7749, turn left, heading 120 degrees.
Left 120, velocity 776.
Qantas 1320, when ready, descend 1000.
Qantas 1320.
New Zealand 605, contact Queenstown approach, 12575.
Over to Queenstown approach, 12575, New Zealand 605, thanks.
Qantas 45, can we get the Ward 3 Delta arrival instead?
Qantas 45, negative, I will vect you in. Qantas 45, descend now, 9,000 feet.
9,000 feet, Qantas 45.
That's right, Patrick. Pick a gate. Tell me which gate to fly to. And I'll go there. I'm guessing that's somewhere here in the 16s, 13s, 17. One, I go.
Velocity 7749, turn left, heading 030 degrees.
So after vacating runway 16, it's probably going to be somewhere around Alpha 8, maybe Alpha 9. We'll just pop into the eastern open.
7749, affirmative.
Qantas 45, yeah, we're quite high, so I might be able to make the approach anyway.
Qantas 45, don't worry, you'll make it. 3 left-hand orbits. Qantas 45, left-hand orbits, descending 9,000.
Descending 9,000, Qantas 45.
Okay, 15.
Qantas 45 negative, left-hand orbits, descending 9,000.
Sorry, I really can't hear what you're saying because the bloody cell is ringing in the background, but can you repeat what you said?
Qantas 45, left-hand orbits, descending 9,000.
Left-hand orbits, descend 9,000, Qantas 45.
Seat the crew. Cabin crews, please reset it for landing.
So we just want to do a 360, correct?
Qantas 45, 3 of them. Velocity 7749, turn left heading 290 degrees.
Left 290, 7749.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's the SCTA.
Qantas 3020, turn right heading 0, correction, right 250 degrees.
Right 250, Qantas 3020.
New Zealand 378, cleared the ILS standing approach, runway 16, number 1.
Good LSD, may approach runway 16, New Zealand 378.
Qantas 45, can you just give us back the approach, please?
Qantas 45, that's exactly what I was doing. I need you to perform 3 orbits, descending 9,000.
Do you just want us to turn 363 times? Is that what you want?
Yes. Velocity 7749, resume line of navigation.
Resuming no nav, 7749.
Qantas 1320, contact Queenstown approach 12575.
Okay, we'll select flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1.
New Zealand 607, top of descent.
New Zealand 607, descend 1000, contact Queenstown approach 12575.
1000, Queenstown approach 125.75, yep.
Qantas 1320, reduce speed 300 knots or below. Descend 1000 off to Queenstown approach with U2 125.75.
330 below 1000 and over to approach on frequency 25.75. Qantas 1320, thank you.
Approach mode selected. And autopilot 2. Go ahead.
Hi, Storm. Yeah, that's the cabin secure for landing.
And Qantas 45, continue descent to 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Qantas 45.
New Zealand 378, 61040, 6 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Runway 16, clear to land, New Zealand 378. Flaps 3, speed checks, flap 3, and maintenance speed 160. Yeah, 155, probably good enough.
Are we heading in the right direction for Qantas 45?
Qantas 45, keep orbiting until you're down to 3.
Keep orbiting until we're down to 3.
Time to go down. Alright, checklist, cabin crew is advised.
Velocity 7749, descend 11,000, off to Queenstown approach 12575, see ya.
1,000, 12575.
Speed break up. Speed managed and full flaps. Flaps full. Landing checklist, no blue. Yeah, we had the PTU dropping a gear. The next MD-11 video will be whenever they release the MD-11.
I'm going to orbit one more time and then we should be down through that.
Qantas 45.
TA only, you're at 1.5. Checklist complete my airplane. Wind behind and to the left.
About 10 o'clock, right?
Qantas 45 affirmative. Contact me 1237.
1237, Qantas 45.
1,000.
Stable.
Qantas 45, exiting the orbit, turn left, heading 030 degrees. Qantas 45 negative, left, 030.
$500. 400. 100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
All stations, Christchurch control will be closing in approximately 5 minutes. And Qantas 45, would you like the visual or are you able to accept ILS approach for 16?
Retard 10. 5.
Yeah, Connors 45, that's fine. I just need to know if I'm giving you a visual approach, or whether I'm giving you the ILS.
Kind of braking.
Connors 45, cleared the visual approach runway 16, report strip in sight. Connors 45, just keep going in this general direction, and the strip will be, it should be on your approximately 10 miles away.
Okay, 15 it is. Is on 378 vacated.
Class 45, affirmative.
Flaps of tracks. It was a pile of not working with my sim last time I tried it, but I might give it another go if I don't need to purchase it again.
Class 45, maintain 030.
That's our runway, our jet bridge. Thank you. I had it connect. I thought I had it connect. There it is, connected.
Class 45.
Brakes set, and we can shut it down. Nope, that's it for today. Already did 3. Far more than I expected to. We'll be doing one tomorrow in about 24 hours from now. That's right, Tron, or One. It's good to have you around. Anyway, we'll be closing down the aircraft right here in Wellington, New Zealand. And we'll pick it up tomorrow in about 24 hours from now. This is not the same gate that we departed from, but there you go. Same airport at any rate. Beacon is off. Brady Murdoch, how are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Cabin crew, disarmed doors.
Quarters 45, turn right heading 160 degrees.
Kill initial. Landing pilots. Cool, next VFR flight I'm hoping to do on Wednesday. It'll be the last of the Cessna 182 flights. After that we'll be over onto something new. Doors are open.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
And the view has been sent through. Done. Ground power's in, we can disconnect the APU. Let's shut it down. Batteries off as well. Oxygen supply is off. Okay, that's 57 minutes. APU is off. Parking brake is set. Actually, we can disconnect the parking brake now. Done. Now we'll help the brakes cool down a bit.
Bye.
Nothing else up there is really needed. Watch the cargo door go away. Back one's moving. Here we are. Now, does he stop it before the end of the runway? That's a question. Just like us, we back at the end as well. Anyhow, bass player, I'm a trumpet player. Did a university degree in classical trumpet. back in the day, 12 years ago. Anyhow, with that, we have Sunday night, nearly 8 PM. It's time for some dinner, get to bed, wake up in the morning, go to work. I've been Musical Aviator. Tomorrow's Milkrun Monday, and I'll see you guys next time we do decide to fly. Till then though, ciao for now.